Hi guys, welcome to this video. So this is Dr. Moorthy, working as assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. So this is a lecture series of engineering mechanics. So in this video, we are going to discuss about a topic called friction and rigid body dynamics in that sliding friction. So in this lecture series, already we have discussed about what is friction, what is advantages and disadvantages of friction, and what are the applications of friction, and what is the necessity of friction. So here the screw friction in that this is the real world application where screw between screw and nut there is a friction generated when the nut is over into the screw. So the screw converts a rotational motion into linear motion. So that is the real world application where the screw and nut, where the rotation motion of the screw or nut is converted into a linear motion. The friction between screw threads and nut. So that is the application of the friction, and helps lift heavy load application, heavy load application, and prevents reverse motion due to friction. A screw are often self-locking. So this is that is the application of and advantages of screw friction, where we want to lift a weight. In that case we can use the this is the kind of our role and application, and it prevent this screw friction prevents the reverse motion, that is the backward motion. And with that we can call it as it's a self-locking mechanism in that friction application. And the applications like car jack, presses, clamps, nut bolt fastening. So these are the some applications. And so it the real understanding with the screw friction is a driver must lift a heavy car with minimum effort. So in that application we can use a minimum screw friction, that is this kind of application, and the system must hold the car safely without continuous force. So any reverse motion can cause serious accident. So that case we can use the screw friction application. Right, next one, the rolling resistance. So the rolling resistance plays a major role in the lifting of lifting mechanisms or moving the vehicle. So where the it is the application combined with a screw and a rolling resistance. So see here in the bottom we have wedge, it is called as a wedge. So this wedge is used to lift the vehicle in the upward direction, where the tire of this, so this is the application, that's the tire. When the tire are lifting to the upward direction, the car, we can easily lift the car, or in the downward direction we can it back to the its original state or in the ground level. Where the direction of, see in the diagram it indicates the direction of travel. In the opposite direction we have a rolling friction forces. And if the rolling resistance is, the resistance is created by the resistance, that is created by the obstacle or resistor. So for that case we have to apply the more force in order to move the vehicle in the desired direction. In that case we can use this rolling resistance application. See, this is the general question that comes into our mind when that is the lifting of mechanism, where which requires more force to move. You see, we have two applications. In the first one, a railroad car with 80 metric ton. In the second one, a truck or a trailer with 80 metric ton. So the question is, consider these two situation, case 1 and case 2. So it involving both having the uniform weight of 80 metric tons, and assuming these two vehicle moving at a uniform speed on a level surfaces, which system must overcome a greater resistance force to maintain its motion. So consider first two applications, which one have or we can easily move the in the desired direction without having much resistance. So that is the case we can use the rolling resistance application. So next one, the opposing force is called rolling resistance. So if you want to move a vehicle into a certain direction, in that opposite direction there is a resistance created, that is called a rolling resistance. When a body is made to roll freely over another body, a resistance is developed in the opposite direction, so which is called rolling resistance. So the rolling resistance is the wheel, or if you take it a practical application, your car wheel rolling in the forward direction, in the opposite direction the rolling resistance developed. So this is uh, the relationship between the rolling resistance and the movement of object or vehicle.